Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into GK Pro coverage. This is the 37th annual Minnesota Majestic. We're at Blue Ribbon Pines today. This tournament brought to you guys by Airborne Disc Golf. I'm your host, Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by Mr. Tall Paul Oman.
Howdy, y'all.
This is one of the best private courses in the world, kind of sets the standard for a lot of private courses. Been here for a long time, man. 37 years they've been playing this event. This year, we're going 27 holes at the BRP. Then we're going 18 at the Hollows, back to 21 holes here at BRP. And today we got a killer card for you guys. Cale Leiviska, Mr. Adam Hammies, and Big Germ going to round this thing out. And I think Adam Hammies shot like a 17 under in leagues Thursday or something.
Yes.
So on a 27-hole layout, bunch of birdieable holes here, so we could see high teens, maybe even 20s.
Definitely with this card. Got a nice little off weekend for the tour. These guys picking up an event here in Minnesota that is near and dear to the hearts of many folks playing golf here.
Majestic Pro, your final card for the day. Starting off, Matthew Orum.
Matty O repping West Side. Smooth as ever, coming off a second or third place finish, a podium finish there at the Preserve just a week ago. So he's feeling himself.
Playing killer golf right now. And this course, I mean, every hole is very obtainable. Nice short par 3 at 340 here.
He's going with his Brave, I believe that is. Oh, nice little kick out.
Loving that.
Next up, Jeremy Koling.
We got Big Germ. Took down a great tournament at Persimmon Ridge on GK Pro coverage, if you haven't checked that out. He was playing phenomenal there. Putting extremely well, too. Looks like he's choosing between two different Thunderbirds.
Yeah, Persimmon, another event with a very strong field off tour.
Yeah, GK Pro getting some of these off tour killer events. I mean, wow, he just split the trees right there. And he's rewarded with a little 18-footer. Adam, being a Wisconsin guy, he's not too far from home. He's got a lot of fans here, and he's really familiar with this course. So,
A lot of Wisconsinites moving to Minnesota.
you see Ray Jordan in the background in that peach shirt right there. That's the man. He's the owner of BRP, the mastermind behind a lot of these holes.
This is the line you want to see.
Rounding out our card for the day, Cale Leiviska.
I believe 4-time champ, defending champ.
Yes.
He fell on a stick, pierced his hand, but luckily it was his left, so he's still good to be throwing. And he's obviously going. Okay. Obviously throwing it still well.
Yeah. Hometown hero. He's got mom in the background there watching on.
Yeah, this place was pretty packed out today. 140, I believe, or 150 in the field. Huge field.
Nice. Way to get things started here. Yeah, we had some rough weather waking up. Windy, rainy, and it's really calmed down here later on the afternoon.
Nice birdies from the boys.
No, you definitely weren't. I was out. I was just going to make you sweat a little bit.
We're looking at an all-star to get things going. If Matty O can drain this, I think Adam's putt is short enough. That's a great start for this card.
Easy money.
Matt hit like a 50-footer on 18 at the Preserve, picking up exactly where he left off.
Let's go, boys.
Making that hole look easy. Headed into hole 2, which is going to be a pretty short par 4. It's only 450 feet. I think most people try to go right about now, end up in that open area. This is a viable route if you can really penetrate far. Like a 450-foot forehand could get a park job, but you go that left route, you're like committed to the left route from then on. It's not really the purest.
I'm a fan of the left route. I'm just going to go out there and say it.
Really?
I'm not trying to go right at all here.
Oh my gosh. He gets the skip. That's going to be perfect. Way out there. He's just got a chip putter hyzer now.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I mean, I like that. That looked good. It's not the strategy I came into the hole with.
Germ. Very similar line.
That was for Sheldon.
He'll be a little more pinched. He'll need more hyzer on his approach. Good thing about what Matt did was getting that ground play. Getting way over to the right. Adam tight, but birdie's still totally in play.
Yeah.
He's going to have probably two options. He could go left or right with this one.
Yep, he stopped in that spot. Whatever he was most comfortable with.
Cale just throws it straight to that short basket. I've seen him play this hole. And then he plays the hyzer putter from there.
All right. That gap on the left side is pretty tight as you get close to the basket, but I feel like to that left side of the gap, it's pretty open, pretty fair. You can still get to the basket. Scramble a bit, but...
Yeah, it looks like that one got all the way to basket.
yeah.
I think we're going to see some people try to overpower these par fours, and almost every single time we're going to see Cale play just like the smart golf shots. He's going to break these things down. They're two-shot par fours for him.
Yeah.
And probably equal distant.
I mean, as a top-level pro still, and with all of his local knowledge, this guy's been to this course several times. He knows how to pick up some money here.
Touchy little mid-range turnover and hyzer for Matty O. You don't typically see him doing stuff like that. This guy definitely, though, going Aviator X3. That's the gap. Let it flatten.
Oh, my goodness.
Almost rung it up.
Wow. And a lovely tree behind it.
If you can scramble, just like Germ did there, get your Annie forehand flexes down and your little patent penders, you're going to do well out here. It's a lot of scrambling shots.
Yeah. Get yourself to the basket. Make some putts.
Cale forced to spin on hole 1 and now forced to pitch there on hole 2. That one doesn't end up as a birdie. He'll lose a stroke to Adam and a big Germ. As we watch these tap outs, we can start talking about one of the best holes in disc golf coming up. Hole 3 typically plays as hole 4 in normal layout, I believe.
Yes.
But this hole is just gorgeous.
Yeah. A lot of people try and replicate it. This is the OG right here.
It's only 444, which means you could get all the way down there if you wanted, but throwing a high-speed driver through these trees lends to crazy kicks. OB left outside of the trees is something that players, don't want to catch, but if you go left OB, it means you have an open approach shot.
Look at this.
He's just flicking Aviator X3.
Keeping it low. Take notes, folks.
Yeah.
You don't want to sky this thing.
No.
Kicks end up even worse. Slow speed disc. Control the height.
I want a little higher, just like that. Wow.
I played with Adam last week, and he said he's had that zone in his bag since he got on Discraft, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's the one he aced with at Waco, I believe.
That's insane.
I think that's a maiden from Matt. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's the middle of the middle right there.
That's how you control a Frisbee.
Cale, he's gotten every single score you can get on this, including Eagle. See what he's going with today. Understable M4.
Biggest surprise of the day.
Oh, yeah. Right there by Matt. That's
Yeah.
so pretty, man.
I love how he just controls that angle out of the hand so he can torque it more. It's his natural release angle, I feel like, that hyzer angle, and that thing just snaps up to flat perfectly for him.
Germ throws his mini down, picks up the same Aviator X3. Oh, look at that little kiss.
I mean, what a gameplay on this hole.
I love it.
Putter,
Breaks it
putter.
down. Yeah. Oh, wow. Adam just pitching back to the fairway. Only option available.
He really got right with that kick.
You have to be so specific with that layout, too. If you get too close to those trees, the shots you're able to perform are very limited. So, I mean, even on the putt from 30 feet, you got to make sure you take it serious. Look at that. Kind of skedaddles out to circle's edge. Okay, not that bad.
Not bad.
23. And I'm guessing no bid. This is just a layup. Yep.
No
That's
need
smart.
to.
That's smart.
Work's been done.
Third
Keeps
hole
birdie.
of a tournament that's going to have way more than 54 holes. It's 3 days, but you got to tack on, an extra 12, 13 holes. So
That's really one of the great parts about this course, I think, is there's 27 holes. You can get beat up quick, but just stick with it. Be patient. Find what you need to find in your stroke and start knocking some birdies down.
slipping it over the edge. Yeah, Cale's got a great eagle. When he and Nico played Barry and Kenny out here in a 2-on-2 match, I believe Cale threw an M4 down there, and then I guess maybe it wasn't even a Prodigy disc at that point. It could have been a Buzz and a whatever their putters are.
He's been with Prodigy for quite a while.
This was like young Cale, though.
Yeah.
We're talking big hair Nico, young Cale. The video's online. You can definitely see it.
The good old days.
That hole's actually been used. This hole has been used in a Vikings and an LA Rams promo video.
Wow.
When the Vikings did it, the Rams saw it and they were like, yeah, we got to go out there too. Pretty sweet. Blue Ribbon Pines also has a big festival out here, Base Ribbon Pines, happening in just a couple weeks.
Coming up.
Looking at a par 4, it's only 515. Really helps to get a left to right flight off the tee, but it sets up a pretty scrambly second shot. You're not going to have the same shot 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row.
It's a good combo hole. There's 2 holes combined. 5 and 6 on the original course. OB on the left, OB long.
Ooh, sneaks straight through those trees. That is perfect. Oh, look at this.
Jern finds the tee pad and an opening in front of the trees.
Nothing in his way for that second shot. You can't place it better. Matt going with that same maiden. Just a neutral flying putter. Holds the line, he puts it on. Slightly wide. And if he wants to get aggressive there, I mean, crazy things can happen. I'm calling that Matteo lays that up. He's just too good at golf. Look at Cale. He's just going to butter this fairway. Keep it low.
Fairway driver, interesting.
I think he likes the way that it flexes back out a little bit, maybe.
Keeps it low.
Mm-hmm.
Controls the pace.
Wide rim disc from Adam. Beats those trees on the left side. Oh my gosh.
Bob.
That disc looked huge in the camera.
That's one of the best shots I've ever seen on this hole.
Matteo, indeed, just chopping it down to the bottom of the hill. Catches a tree, kicks it out, though.
Yeah.
Not done from there.
I like that. Not done from there, definitely.
That his third, the typical second shot. Is Cale going down that sneaky right gap? He is.
Got local knowledge here.
Oh, no. That's the only thing that could not happen. He's going to find himself out of bounds.
Pays the price.
Okay, so Germ wasn't actually in the open. Just one tree to beat, though.
Wow. Love this.
So good.
Oh, a little checkup.
That's the second time today that I've watched him kind of start leaning forward before he begins throwing, and then throw using that momentum too. Kind of allows himself to get away from the trees he's close to. Interesting.
Yeah.
Seems technical.
Just keep your plant foot. That's all. Oh, no.
No, Matty. Oh.
These guardian trees here are seemingly, spaced out well, but once you hit them, they're so close to OB.
Bobbing and weaving there from Adam. I don't know that was exactly what he was going for.
No, that was pretty close to one of those guardians.
Cale leaks that one. Oh, man, he's going to have 25 plus for that par. Bogey.
Tricky. Like I said, he was trying to make his way through those Guardians, be a little touchy, and just came out a little early.
Ooh. Those trees just barely inbound, so they give Matteo the spot a little high on the jumper. That'll be a bogey for him. Or is it a double for Matt? I'm losing track of these guys.
Yeah.
Good putt from Cale, though. So Matt went layup first.
Right.
Then threw out of bounds. So, yeah. That's going to be a double for Matt.
Dirty.
And just an easy birdie for Germ. Easy birdie for Adam. Two of the best drives that you can see on this hole.
Adams was immaculate.
Unfortunate, but happens quick out at BRP, man.
Right. But like I said, hole 4. We got 23 holes to play.
No doubt. Great little par 5 right here. Pond kind of dictates how far you can go off the tee. It's great for like a putter or mid-range drive.
Yeah.
Matteo threw one on skins into putting range on this hole one time. They put a plaque in the middle of the fairway to commemorate that. Pretty cool.
Longest drive. This is actually hole 5, par 4.
Did I mess that up?
You did great. Great job.
Germ, I like this route. This is kind of the pure route. If you get that forehand to move to the left of the group of trees after the initial trees,
Okay.
it is the purest route.
In my mind, you said pure, and I was thinking, I throw a backhand, and the line was pretty pure.
Adam doing it too.
The zone
It just
again.
it works with the space given the best.
Yeah.
You have to hit a little bit of a gap if you're going backhand.
Is he just gonna? Does he have 3 discs in his bag?
Cale?
No, Adam. He's just gonna throw that zone everywhere. Get off of it.
Ooh.
Still good position.
No, that's not bad at all. That's the pro play there. You miss in the middle of those trees, and half the time it goes through them. The other half, it just kicks close. Don't miss right. Yeah. Just like that. Straight through the group. Perfect position for Matt.
Love that.
Cale's going to be up first. Going with the shadow facts. Probably about 350 feet. Got to stop fading. Oh, fortunate. He was going to get up there for a putt. It was going to be that left side. Inside the circle, there's probably 40 trees on this hole. If you go long left or right, you end up with some weird looks.
It's a common occurrence out here at Blue Ribbon Pines.
Not a bad result, though.
No.
Exactly pin high, probably 25 feet away. Matt's just going with that putter again.
I'd like to note that Bob is standing nearly completely still. These mosquitoes thirsty out here.
Yeah, that's the cameramen have it hard this week.
That's how you like to see it done.
We got the state bird, the mosquito out here.
Yeah.
The mosquito.
I like that.
They were in mosquito country. Drags it. Oh, nearly left of that tree. Kicks him short, 70 feet away from the basket. So
I'm really loving all these forehands from Germ. I know he throws a lot of forehands, but I feel like I've just seen him throw a lot of power backhand shots. And here at Blue Ribbon Pines and also at the Hallows, I'm sure he's going to be throwing a lot of touch forehand shots, which really is how he got into the game, I feel like.
yeah, he tends to love turning any easy backhand into a tricky forehand.
Yeah,
Pulling it off properly most of the time.
absolutely.
Those are deep putts. Deep circle 2, possibly circle 3 putts from Cale and Germ. You're not going to make those very often. Great putt from Adam. Circle's edge, straddled, tree on his back.
Taking his time.
Gets him to 4 through 5.
It's incredible.
That's a great start, unless you're Luke Taylor, and then you're 6 under through 4 holes. Did you hear about that? He went birdie, eagle, birdie start. He was 6 under through 4 holes. The kid from Michigan got so much game.
A lot of talent in this A tier. 140 plus players.
Insane, man. This is like better than most Silver Series events can boast.
Yeah.
You know, the Swedish Open going on across the pond right now might honestly have a similar number of 1,000 rated players.
That's incredible.
Headed into hole 6, one of the best par 3s on the course, possibly in Minnesota. 372 with that little leaner straight across the middle, making sure that you choose either the low or high route. Beautifully mulched green. It's just fantastic, man. And this is sometimes hole 8. So typically, you know, we can see the Kobe hole here. And we'll see it later on. Out at BRP, hole 8 and hole 24 always have the Kobe baskets.
Yeah. I like the flight that this hole produces most of the time. A nice stand-up, pushing driver most of the time. I played with Hannum today. Austin Hannum, he threw a aftershock. It was pretty amazing, but...
That mid-range?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throws that thing great.
Yeah.
Adam taking a bad kick over to the left side. Matty O, I think that this baby hyzer flip is the play. Looked like Adam was trying to force something out of the hand, which could very well work for him. Just seems to open up the gap a little bit when you hyzer flip it. This here seems like you're just trying to jam a circle piece in a square puzzle.
Yeah, he didn't lose a bet. He wanted to do this.
He literally chose to do that, guys.
Yeah.
Cale throwing that shadow fax. Oh, look at that thing. Flip up is early, though. Ooh.
It's a good 372. You got to hit that thing.
It is. Because it's uphill 7-8 feet there at the very end.
Yeah, you got to get it to flat.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is nasty in here. Not a bad effort, really. To even have a putt from where he was at was great.
Yeah.
Looked like he caught some trees on the edge. Now, Germ, if the forehand got you into the problem, let the forehand get you out. That's about circle's edge now for his par. We got Cale, 60 feet, straddling the log from a knee. He's just going to rain a little hyzer in there.
Like 6 holes, and he's putting from a knee from half of them.
He must be a BRP.
Just keep that left hand clean, bud.
This would be a monster par save. Little left. That'll be the first bogey of Adam's round. Dropping back to 3 under. Does Matt have this? Hyzer. Just a little low.
Good shape.
Oh, short from the. Oh, it's embarrassing.
When you choose to jump the 34-footer and you're still just like a little short, I do it too. It feels dumb.
Yeah.
You're just like, man, I chose to add all that extra body and then just didn't do anything with my arm.
I think he took his body out of it. He was leaning a little forward.
Germ's been
get so high.
I mean, credit to him. He's been jamming the jumpers.
Oh, absolutely.
Unfortunate bogey for him as well. So we're going to see 0 birdies on this thing.
I mean,
Which makes my par job feel nice, I'll tell you what.
it's right in front of you, but yeah, it's a tricky par 3.
Talking about not tricky par 3s, this one is terrible to miss. This isn't even a birdie hole. This is a par 2. You better get your par. There's no way to birdie this hole.
I jump putted this hole today.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at all these trees, I'm like, how are there so many hard hits
On the
on this bark? Like,
Who's throwing it?
5 feet away. Who's teeing up here?
Matt's going with a little baby throw here. He's going to stay pretty forward. Not going to turn away from the target. Just wrist pop that thing down there.
Yeah.
That's plenty.
Get the spin on the disc.
Cale's going to do the same thing. These guys are they're super touchy. Ooh,
Years of lid tossing.
indeed. And playing the Majestic.
Yeah.
This is what you'll see a lot of guys in the pro field doing. It's a 155, probably playing like 130, which is a very jumpable range these days. This is tailing off. But that's the thing about the jumper. You're for sure getting through the little spectator. You're for sure getting through the. Is that his mom?
Yeah, Cale's mom almost just got hit by Adam.
I like what Germ's doing there. He lines up on the right. Okay, he was not trying to do that. Oh my goodness.
I think he was trying to do that.
Left of the first tree.
I don't know. But Adam, he just got his nose up, never committed to the turnover angle. Jerem committed, that's for sure. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's looking for that
All right.
offside, but
We'll leave that one open ended. He may have intended to do that. Nobody paid him to take that left route.
he's a big guy. He's got long arms. I mean,
It nearly went in. No. Cale almost getting back there by that OB chain. Unfortunately, chain's out. And there's only going to be 2 birdies on this hole. So essentially 2 bogeys. There's 2 pars and 2 bogeys the way that I played this hole.
honestly, he knows it too.
Little side hand into the bucket. Headed into, man, just a crazy hole. This is a wild hole. It's only 195 feet, and it's got a complete 90-degree dogleg. Like,
Yeah.
what?
It is mind-boggling.
It's technically more than 90.
It's tricky, and boy, does it hurt when you see a guy just pure this hole.
Yeah.
I mean, you love to see it, but it's just a tricky shot.
Dude, I threw this hole. My disc bounded back to me and landed by the T signs.
I caught story of a feller hitting the Mando and coming back and landing in the blue trash can. This is the shape. Pushed it a little long, but the best thing on this hole is don't hit early.
Yeah.
If you make it past that corner, you can salvage.
I should do this. This is a great play. You're not going to do anything but get a par. If you
But
do that play.
why do that when you could literally jump putt off the tee pad? If you're playing for 3, you could jump putt off the tee pad and jump putt up to the basket.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe I should do that.
I know that because I threw mine 80 feet up in a tree and it landed to where I could have jump putted to. So
That was a little frisbee toss from Germ. That was like a beach toss.
when you see it work, it's a thing of beauty. But
Took out an arrow, I think, for that shot. Okay, let's see what this guy does.
On
Is
the
it
mid, too.
Is it M4?
yeah, so you got to get it to pan. You pan.
Oh my goodness.
There are a lot of little trees in between him and the basket.
Matt, just have this Spike Heiser putt right here.
This basket is tucked in between
Dude.
3 pines.
3 pines within 2 feet of this basket. You can be like 9 feet away and be on a knee, fully straddled, throwing like a horseshoe putt.
Cursing Ray Jordan the entire time.
I didn't curse him, but I did do that.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
You don't always have to park a hole to birdie it.
Wow. Back to 5 under goes Adam.
I want to see this again. Bloop.
Kobe.
Kobe, you gotta say it too, especially with a putt like that.
Kobe. Oh, that looked like it was doing it too. Got to see 2 60-footers on this hole. Crazy.
I can't believe he had a clean line. That was gorgeous.
This is a great little line too. You would take a putt like this on this hole every single time.
100%.
I mean, they're going to play at 1 under par. That's fantastic. I played so bad that my card couldn't even, if they did their best, they couldn't make up for my bad play on this one.
Oh no.
Fun hole, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, to have it in a competition, it's just rare. And you take it for what it is. That's what we're doing this week.
This is one of my favorite holes on the course. Hole
Yep.
9, the tee shot. Throw whatever you want, but you don't need much. And then just get over the moat. After you snag that birdie, go talk to Angie about a snack.
That's right.
Short par 4, 520 feet.
Going with the disc he threw on 4. This is headed over to that net. I like this play, honestly. You end up by the net, you get your meter off, and then you scramble to the basket.
Interesting.
Maddie, oh,
Nice, Maddie.
Juice in that thing.
oh, staying in the middle too. Keeps the angle
Hold what, 2?
really nice. All right, see if Germ can go past these guys.
3 forehands.
The Big Easy. Oh, whoa. Oh,
That's
There's-
OB on that right side.
there is. He didn't find it. I didn't see the graphic pop up, so he's just got a tough scramble from there.
This is the classic play here.
Ooh.
Not a classic outcome.
Oh, that thing kicked left. Smacking mosquitoes away from his face, trying to line this thing up. Great. Back in play. Looks to be where a good drive lands.
Yeah.
What is he doing here?
Man, he is close to that OB.
Is he trying a forehand roller, dude?
A lot of water around these parts.
I know if you pull it off properly. Oh my. Did you
Oh,
see
there it
just
is.
careen
Wow.
off something and keep that left to right movement going?
You saw it go down. You lost view of it for a second. He was on bank's edge, definitely.
Ooh. Okay, now this is a little dicey forehand here. Let's watch this.
There's no fear.
Favorite zone. Over the water. You don't get it back in. Ew. Oh. Just short.
He's getting that back.
That one looked to be close enough where
Yeah.
he could. Cale.
Smells blood in the water. No.
Oh, hot. Oh, not.
What kind of local sorcery was that?
That's just a good Spectrum PA3 bowl. All right, Matteo. Just looking to hit this thing high left, get it to drag. Not too high, though. Oh,
Wow.
perfect.
Gorgeous.
That's how you play it, man. Forehand off the tee. Keep your eyes on the gap.
Yeah?
Essentially
Yeah?
is what I'm saying.
Is
Yes, I'm saying keep your eyes on the gap and then just do the little baby backhand up.
All right.
They're giving him the wall, which is nice. Otherwise, he'd have about a 42-footer.
Yeah.
Must have made contact. It was hard to tell from our angle. See a bunch of people taking in the action, grabbing a snack. And that's one of the best places
Yeah.
in disc golf. Right
Blue
here.
Ribbon Pines is a vibe, definitely.
Like Blue Ribbon for sure, but like that snack shack.
Well, it was a little less of a vibe today because Angie wasn't out today.
She was holding it down at the main spot.
But no, she wasn't allowed out there. She gets a little wild out there from time to time in sanctioned events.
Okay.
But we all love Angie, and we
Oh.
wish she would have been out there today.
Much love for Angie. Here we are at the Pabst Blue Ribbon hole. It's a nice little par 3. 325. It probably plays a little more than that.
Yeah.
It's a little uphill. Ideally, it's a flip to flat mid-range.
I love the flip to flat mid-range. I see a lot of guys throwing this hyzer on the right side, trying to poke through. It's there, as we can see. That was gorgeous.
All the way there.
That's that midi or?
That one looked like a mid, yeah.
Okay.
Like he's got
that
a
pink one.
gatekeeper that's that color.
Got you. That was perfectly executed.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my.
Gefilte.
That was some
Wow.
filtering fish there.
Germ.
They made the joke, too.
Yeah.
No surprise going with the beat up Firebird. This is perfect for this hole. That'll work every time.
Draws it up nicely. Let's see that mid-range play.
Ooh, yeah.
Nay.
No, he's going right gap with the fairway. Look at this guy.
Can't tell you how many times I've played
Wait, inside out gap.
Blue Ribbon Pines with this guy, and he just pures that flip to flat right up the gut.
I think that he said something about when he throws really hard, his left hand hurts a little more. So
okay.
he's just maybe taking it a little easy, toning down on some of these shots.
I literally threw that mid-range shot today because he always birdies his hole with it.
That's what I did too. It's like Cale's going to be throwing the mid.
Yeah.
These guys are about to all-star this hole.
This is an impressive star frame.
That's a
hole.
really good star frame.
Doable, like you said, 325. Not a long hole, but
Those trees are right at like 110. If you hit any of them, it just gives you a long putt to the high basket, hard to run. You see more people 3-putt than you see star frames.
I do not want to see that.
There it is. Adam Hammies with a bogey is 6 under through 10 holes. Fantastic pace. Jerm just 1 back. Matteo 1 back of him. Headed into the little short 11th. That is nasty, bro. Part of what makes it nasty is all OB goes to his drop zone. So if you just barely go OB long here, you're all the way back there at 140. Instant bogey. Possibly. Bringing into play double bogey.
If Ray Jordan had it his way, you would go back to the drop zone every time you throw out of bounds on this hole and every other hole that has out of bounds.
I love it.
Of course.
I love it, honestly. Our game's too easy. It's a pretty good play. It's not a parked play.
Yeah.
You're playing this thing 20 right, 25 right.
Still great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of those high forehands. I see a lot of turnover backhands up there.
The right to left wind you can't feel from inside this tee shot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a second now. Oh my.
Settle down.
So is he up again because he's technically behind the tee box, or how does that work?
I'm
Okay,
just
everybody else
curious
tees off. All right, I wasn't sure how that worked.
How the OB plays, because those poles are right there, but I don't know if there's an actual line drawn anywhere.
I think it just opens up from those poles. I don't think it's a situation that happens often.
Goodness.
Germ,
I'm
I don't. The best play is the right front corner flex forehand.
Thank you. I was thinking you might bring that up.
Yeah. Now it's actually a really easy play too. You just got to beat that first one, and then it's the most open shot you can play, other than just a pure backhand like Cale played.
That was gorgeous.
I just
A little shrubbery, but
look at this spot.
oh my gosh, that T sign. Oh my goodness.
Did he just go straight through him?
Yes, sir. He split those things.
And he's gonna save his par now, after possibly throwing 0 good shots on this hole.
I actually had a card mate land on the drop zone, which is inbounds.
It isn't bounce. That little area right over there on the right.
He was stoked.
Ooh. Didn't look like he loved it, but it's in. That'll be a birdie.
Spinning the vinyl.
Yeah, Matteo was like even par through 5 or 6 holes, so he's come on nicely there.
Heck yeah.
Getting himself to 5 under. Adam getting the par, man. What a par.
Yeah, I saw Matteo's disc as we were playing skins the other day as putter, and it's got a little vinyl stamp on top. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's right there where his thumb is, too. Gives him a little extra grip.
Boy's got all the swag.
2 birds, a par, and a bogey there. On hole 11, headed into hole 12. 2 ways to play it. You can go forehand around the bunch or backhand straight at it. If you go OB, though, and there's OB very close to the green, all OB is going to the drop zone, which is about 50.
Right, this basket placement makes the drop zone like at the farthest it could be.
Yep.
The furthest it could be. It's kind of funky. Shorter hole, but
Patio respecting that OB, playing it wide, just giving himself a putt. That's pretty similar D to what the drop zone putt would be, so he's like 50. I should have done that.
why?
I just chucked it in the OB, dude. Throwing this little straight shot, though, is so sketchy.
Where you at, Bob? There we go.
Are you kidding me?
I love that play.
I saw you throw it. I didn't see your result, but I watched you throw it, and I was thinking to myself, like, that's like crazy.
I got that bird.
No way. Adam going to show us that wide route. Whoa,
High.
super spike.
He's trying to get to the right. Holy moly. I believe this was a bonus ace during league on Thursday, and he about rung it up.
Wow. Gets through the tree. No problem.
Blue Ribbon Pines has a wonderful bonus ace league that they run on Thursdays. Usually the ace pool gets up into the thousands during the summer. You could win a new 2004 Honda Civic on a Thursday.
A brand new 2004 Honda Civic. I agree.
This week it was only $405, but a lot of folks came out to play.
That Snack Shack is getting busy, too, up there. Daniel Polk watching on. Oh, Matty. Oh.
You knew it.
Out of the hand.
It's like, I don't
Oh,
need to park
right
this one.
away. Ooh.
I like
Just
he didn't even
barely.
stutter. Same pace. He's like, that's still going in, dog.
That's cash. All right, Germ. This was a great spot to be. Oh, yeah. He's been putting fantastic since Persimmon Ridge, man. I'm serious.
Really gives that thing some purpose with that pop.
Yep.
Just reaching for the basket.
Follow through's looking good.
I like it.
We just star framed this hole, too.
That's pretty impressive. There's a lot of trouble on this hole. I know it's not long, but yeah.
Oh, my
Thanks
goodness.
to Mattio's big old putt. Got Germ fired up to make his putt. And
Nothing. No problem there. All right, hole 13. Now, this one's tricky. Big old wide kind of stall hyzer for a righty backhand is the best play. You see people do all sorts of stuff here. Forehand, I see people try to sneak it through that low left forehand. I don't think we're going to see one of those. Mostly
Yeah.
big hyzers from our guys.
no, none of these guys are trying to get sneaky. They know how to fly these Frisbees.
I
But-
see the mistake made here is just pushing it too far.
Yes.
Going OB long.
100%. You get that disc flat, you know you got to put some juice on it. Just rides out of bounds. But
Adio testing the back wall.
all right, but he's found himself maybe just outside circle.
I think inside. That's a fantastic shot.
Yeah. Good right to left wind today.
Look at this.
On the ground.
Bro.
Whoa.
Did it skip off of the edge of the...
Yes, 100%.
Huh. Hard to tell where it went.
I know where it went. In the woods, out of play.
Adam, back-to-back, just extra high hyzers.
Whoa. And he gets the
Oh
friendly
my
roll.
gosh. A little 18-foot straight to the bucket roll.
I'm
Give
gonna-
him about 22 left.
I'm going to take note. Stuff doesn't
Dude,
happen like that for no reason. I feel like it might be his weekend here.
yeah. He's not missing the trees.
See, Germ got no roll. Oh, okay.
It just stayed right there.
I was wrong.
Okay.
It looked like something just shot off that box.
44 for Dr. Smooth. Bobby with the quick feet. That hit you, Bob? All right, Bob sitting next to us. He confirmed. Did not touch him. There we go. Matteo runs one in. German one sitting on the fun. So give me one of those two. He just got that lean going on. He knew it out of the hand too. Look at this follow through.
Powering from both tree trunks.
All right, Matt. Kind of breezy out there at this moment.
13 holes in. We're getting comfy. There's no better time to birdie than now.
Beautiful. Wow, look at the disc slide around like that. So cool. All right. Matt gets himself to 7. This is a putt to get to 8 under. There we go through 13 holes, including a bogey.
3 birdies on this hole, too.
That is a roasting pace. Cale got a little headwinder coming back, takes his time. Saw that intensity in his eyes. That'll be a par. 4 behind the pace started by Adam, but he's got to know. He's played plenty of Majestics. What Adam's doing, if he continues doing it, wins Majestics.
Oh, yeah.
So Cale just knows, hang with Adam. Definitely get the birdie on this 253, slightly uphill par 3. This one's a pretty generous cap. I'm going to consider this a must get.
I like it. 253, it's right in front of you.
Matt going with that maiden. It's new, so it's got that little bit of stability at the end.
Car if y'all want any, they're pretty fire.
Is Adam going to slip it through that left side? Just play the forehand. He's got this zone so dialed. Yeah, he's just... That gap looks huge to him right now. It's only about 7 feet.
In the bowl.
But he's acting like these are just upshot holes. Like he's already thrown a great drive and he's just finishing them off. I feel like Jerm's going straight at it. 2 forehand approach shots. 2 absolute park jobs.
I love that.
2 different lines.
I love that point, though. These are upshots, honestly. But that's, I mean, if you can't make a course championship level, make good holes that
Yeah.
feel like good upshots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still super fun holes to play.
Right. Everyone's having a great time out here. Except for Gabe, he's fighting off mosquitoes back there.
Yeah, you see that. Yeah, and this field's so big that we had 1,020 rated guys going off at 8:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Monster field of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Pro Tour's finest. That is it for the front 9. Whoa. Check out this leaderboard, guys. Andrew Marweed popping off for a 14 under par, birding over half his holes today. Evan Smith right behind him with a 13. Clint Calvin, Robert Burridge. These are Pro Tour names that you see on leaderboards every single day out there on the Pro Tour. Man, we got 12 holes coming back. We actually lost a hole. Hole 24 not going to be used in competition. There was some discrepancy between the tee boxes. So this is the front 14, and we will be bringing you the back 12. Definitely go check that out. Oh my gosh.
That was a great shot.
Wow. One of the best holes, one of the best throws. Thank you for being with us on GK Pro for the 2024 Majestic. Click on that back 9. We'll see you there.